Right, let's start off then. You know, some of our teachers were so strict, we could only sit on one leg. You know how sometimes you sit down to eat food? We were allowed only to sit on one leg. And when that leg used to hurt, we could switch over onto the next leg. And the room was so cramped. Yeah. In our class, we had 550 students. Imagine that. In Bukhari class, 550. And you know, some of our teachers were okay, lenient. You know, we'd bring them like lassi and paratha into class. Yeah, and they'd drink and eat here and they'd tell us gupshup. And some of our teachers are very strict. So, you know, you've got to show etiquette, adab, manners. Inshallah, Allah will give us all, you know, ilm, but we have to show Allah that we're deserving of ilm. We deserve it. Our biggest problem in today's society, people don't have manners, especially in the West. Manners, people, you go on the bus, you see an old man standing up, and young guys will be sitting on the bus. You tell them get up, they'll say, "Why should I get up for him for?" It's no manners in it. Lost the adab, lost the etiquette, respect. It's all gone down the drain. You go to like an Islamic country, even though they might not pray, but at least they'll have this basic understanding of, you know, respect in society. Yeah, you see an old lady, you stand up for her, you say, "Sit in my seat." You know, these are the basic things we need to have inside of us, even before ilm comes inside of us. Basic stuff, man. Anyway, enough bayan. Yeah, Sheikh Zaid does all that stuff. Right. So, any question on the homework? Yeah. Okay, Khalid's friend is going to our house. A lot of you made a mistake. You guys translated it or you put it into past. Went. Yeah, so a lot of I wrote crosses against because simply you put it in the past tense. All these examples are present tense. So Khalid's friend is going to our house, right? Would be something like this. Sorry? Oh, nothing on the board. Where's the remote? Yeah, Allah. Okay. Khalid's friend is going to our house. So first of all, you bring the verb. يذهب Khalid. Friend of Khalid. Is it friend of Khalid? Khalid. Yeah. Sadiq Khalid ila baytina. Yeah, so yadhab is the verb. Sadiqu Khalidin. Now some of you guys put Sadiqun. Why is that wrong? Off rule, isn't it? First word off rule can only take single vowel. Ila baytina. You put the kasra on the letter before the pronoun.
I thought that would be the friend of Khalid. So would it Khalid come first?
Why?
Because of the other rule, the friend of
No. Remember we said if it's the apostrophe S, what do you do?
We turn it to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Okay. Any other example? You need to go over the of rule again. Salam. Any other question? Sisters? Which one, in the English or the Arabic? So Allah will help his slave. That one, yeah? So Allah will help his slave. So yansuru Allah. Okay. Abdahu. Verb, subject, object. Remember, the vowel does not go on the pronoun. Some of you guys keep putting vowels on pronouns. Do not put vowels on pronouns. Pronouns have a fixed pronunciation. So some of you guys put like abdihi, or you put like, I don't know, abdanhu, or something else. Yeah? Any other one? Number 8. English one, yeah? They are opening the lock with his key. Yeah, so they are opening. What is they? Is it masculine or feminine? Masculine, yeah? Feminine. Okay, يفتحنا. Not تفتحنا. يفتحنا. They are opening, what was it?
The lock.
The lock. The lock is here.
Yeah.
القفل بمفتاحه. Verb, subject, object, مفتاحه. I think the mistake you made was you put an al on there and you put pronoun on there as well. Yeah, so you said bil miftahihi. So remember, because this is a noun pronoun. Okay, the rest of them you guys can check. Was there anyone in the Arabic one? Any question in the Arabic one? Again, most of the mistakes you guys made were you put into past. So for example, ta'lamu Fatimatun, you put something like Fatima knew. Yeah, and you just made mistakes with like, instead of tash'uruna, that's supposed to be for male you guys put they felt. Alright, today's lesson then. So the rest of it you guys can check in the answers. Are you guys going through the answers? Yeah, make sure you go through them, yeah? Because it's going to help you a lot in the exam. Alright, so today we're going to be doing about, like I said, next week inshallah we're starting the Quran, Surah Fatiha. Okay, so I want this to be solid. I want you to understand all of this solid, so that when you go into the Quran, it's very easy to be able to slowly break down each word. So today we're going to be talking about plural nouns. Okay, plural nouns. Now, when it comes to plural nouns, yeah, nouns in Arabic are broken down into two types. Plural nouns, yeah? Plural nouns are broken down into two types. You have sound and you have broken. Yeah, plurals are broken down into two types: sound plurals and broken plurals. Okay, so sound plurals and broken plurals. But first of all, in Arabic, plural nouns, how many individuals do they have to be minimum? Three or more, yeah? So it's not two. Good. You guys know that. Okay. So sound plurals basically are where all you have to do is add something to the end. For example, like Muslim. Yeah, Muslim. What does Muslim mean? Yeah, you guys don't know any Muslims? Yeah, Muslims? Yeah, right. All you have to do is to make this a plural, you have to add something to the end of it. That's it. So if you have to just simply add something to the end of it, this is called a sound plural, because the original word is sound, unbroken. So why is it called sound? Like it's not got a good bass. You know, that kind of sound. It's sound as in the original word stays the same, unchanged, untouched. So for instance, like if you want to say Muslims in Arabic, you say Muslim Muna. All you add to the end was what? Yeah, extra letters, un. Broken plural is where you have to add letters in between. Letters have to be added in between. Yeah, so for instance, like this. The word qalam, anyone know what qalam means? Pen. If you want to make this into a plural, you have to break it up. So for instance, see that? Qalam has become aqlam. You've added at the beginning of the word and in the middle of the word extra letters. So qalam means one, aqlam means many. Qalam, aqlam. So everyone understand the difference between sound and broken? Yeah? Good. Alright. So look at this now. Let me test you guys, see if you guys have understood it, and see if you guys have not understood it. So, bait. The plural of bait is buyut. Is that a sound plural or a broken plural? Broken, why?
The structure is changed.
Good, shabash, mashallah. Masjid. The plural of masjid is? Masajid. Sound or broken? Broken. Okay. Kitab. The plural of kitab? Kutub. Is that a sound plural or broken? Broken, because some letters have been removed from the middle. It's been broken up. Yeah. So what is a sound plural? Simply add something to the end. That's it. All right. So now we're going to look at. Sister, do you understand? All right. All right. So now we're going to look at. First of all, we're going to start off with. You know, when we're actually not even going to study broken plurals, yeah? Because you guys understood this so well. We're not even going to study broken plurals. No need to. There's no special rules for them. We're going to study sound plurals. All right? Sound masculine plural is the first one we're going to look at. Sound masculine plural. So sound plurals are divided into two types. Masculine and feminine. So we're going to first of all look at sound masculine. And then we're going to look at sound feminine. So look at this. If you have a sound masculine plural, then if a word has a dhamma on there and you want to make it into a sound masculine plural, all you have to do is add to the end of it una. Yeah? For instance, let's say we had the word muslimun. Muslimun. And you want to say many Muslims. What do you say? Muslimuna. So this una is a replacement for the dhamma. Remember, like we did in dual. If a word has a dhamma on there and you want to make it into a dual, what do you replace it with? Ani. Yeah? So over here, word has a dhamma on there, you want to make it to a plural, replace the dhamma with una. Is that clear, straightforward? Sister, do you understand? Okay, next. If, however, the word does not have a dhamma, if it doesn't have a dhamma, what is it going to have? Yeah, so fatha or kasra. Yeah, fatha or kasra, one or two, doesn't really matter. Then you replace it with ina. Yeah, ina. Ina. So either you're going to have una or you're going to have ina. For instance, let's say we had the word Muslim. Musliman. If you want to say plural, how are you going to say? Muslim. Mina. Shabash. Good. Yeah. Muslimina. Or even if it's Muslimin, same thing. Same thing. Muslimina. So in the entire Quran, if you find the word Muslim in plural form, it's either going to be Muslimuna or Muslimina. Mu'minuna, mu'minina. Kafiruna, kafirina. There's no third thing. These are the only two types of plurals you can get when it comes to sound. Does everyone understand this? Yeah? Okay. Right. So, let me test you guys. See if you guys have understood this. So, here's an example. I helped the Muslims. Yeah, I helped the Muslims. So 2 minutes. Have a go with that. Okay, so on the sister's side, is Sister Zulekha there? Okay, so Sister Zulekha is the senior supervisor there. Okay, sisters? If you done it, put your hand up. Done, yeah? Okay. Sisters, have you done it? What did you get? Okay, so Nasartu. Right? Are you going to say Al-Muslimuna or Al-Muslimina? Muslimina, why? Yeah, so verb, subject, object. Object always takes Fatha, so it's in the Fatha state. Yeah, so therefore it takes ina. Did any sister not get it right? No, you got it right? Shabash. Alright. Is that straightforward? Do we need to do any more examples? Don't do more. After all that bayan I gave. Alright. So, let's do another example. Zainab sits with the small Muslims. Okay, you guys want an example? Here you are. Sit is jalasa. Small, صغير. Ya Allah. Have you done it? Put your hand up. Danun, danan, danin. Remember the feminine names rule we did last week? I bet some of you didn't realize that, did you? And now you're going to scribble it out. Let me change it. Okay. Sisters, have you done it? Yeah, what did you guys get? Tajlasat. No. Tajlisu, yeah, tajlisu. Yeah, then? Zainabu. مع المسلمين. Okay. All right, look at this. تجلسوا. Yeah, in the list. يجلسوا, يجلساني, يجلسون, تجلسوا. The fourth one in the Gardan list for she. تجلسوا. Zainab with B. The small Muslims. The small is an adjective, isn't it? And where do adjectives fall? After. Al-Muslimina As-saghirina. It copies this. That's got an al, so this has an al. That's got ina, so this has ina. Yeah, copies it. And what vowel do we give Zainab?
One.
Single dhamma. Why? All feminine names either take single dhamma or single fatha. Remember, end of last week's lesson, we mentioned this. So tajlisu is verb subject. Yeah, or in Arabic you call this fi'l, fa'il. Yeah. Ba is prep. And saghirina is adjective. Anyone know what adjective is in Arabic? Sifa. And the word is describing? Mawsuf. Shabash. تجلس زينب بالمسلمين الصغيرين. Yes.
The rule that we did last week, so is that including the non-Arab names?
Yeah, non-Arab names and feminine names.
So any feminine name.
Any feminine name.
Can only take.
There are a few exceptions, but you don't have to know them. Yeah. Some baby crying. What's your name? Oi. You can't sit in my class if you don't tell me your name. Okay. My nephew, and he's about 5 months old. So he doesn't say people's names, but if he gets angry, he'll just blurt out something. And we all try to figure out, what is he saying? Whose name did he say? Okay. Unless is he a boy or a girl? Unless he's like kind of answering the question. There used to be a 4-year-old boy in it. This is mentioned in the books. There used to be a 4-year-old, this guy called Jahid says, I went to a king one day and everyone was gathered around this little boy. And this boy was so intelligent. He was explaining deep fiqh masalas to everyone. And hadith, and nahu, Arabic grammar, everything. And everyone was amazed, like 4-year-old genius. You know, just like you get geniuses. The only problem was, when he got hungry, he'd fall on the floor and stamp his feet on the floor and cry. So they had to feed him. And then after he's fed, he'd get up and then he would carry on his dars. Yeah, okay. All right, next, let's... Allahu Akbar wa lillahi alhamd. Right. Okay, next example. Right, so everyone happy with that? All right, next. Now we're going to do sound feminine plurals. Sound feminine plurals now. Allah Akbar. All right. Feminines are different here. Feminines are a bit different. So we've got to treat them differently. So this is why there's special rules for feminines. Not the same as masculines. 3 rules you got to remember. Rule number 1. First of all, if you want to make any word into a plural feminine, you got to remove the ta marbuta. Anyone remember why it's called ta marbuta? Knotted. Shabash. So, let's say you had the name or the word Muslima. Yeah? At the end, what's it got? Ta marbuta. Let's get rid of ta marbuta. Number 2 is you have to add at alif ta. At. Add alif ta to it. Yeah? So now this word muslimatun, we got rid of the ta. We're going to add alif ta to the end. Muslimat. And then number 3, the vowels. Okay. The vowels are normal. The same as normal words. Yeah. Same as normal words, meaning if it's a subject, you give it dhamma. Yeah. If it comes after a preposition, you give it kasra, as usual. Except the fatha. Except when it comes to fatha. Yeah. When it comes to fatha, instead of giving it fatha, you have to give it kasra. So the vowels are normal. It's only in the case when you're supposed to give it fatha. It can't take fatha. Yeah? Can't do what? Fatha in Arabic means to conquer. So you can't conquer the feminine. That's how to remember it. You got to kasra, break it. That's it. You're not going to forget that now. Huh? Yeah? Is that a saygal?
That's saygal.
Saygal. Alright. So look at this now. Imagine I want to say the Muslim women are in the mosque. I simply say al-muslimatu fi al-masjid, yeah? Muslimat, give it dhamma. Masjid, give it kasra. It's in the dhamma state. Is rule. Muslimat, the Muslim women are in the mosque. Imagine I want to say jalastu, I sat with the Muslim women. Astaghfirullah. Yeah. So what do you say? Kasra. Yeah. So we can give it dhamma. We can give it kasra. What can't we give it? Fatha. Yeah. So if I say, for example, like this, I saw, ra'aytu, I saw al-muslimat. Can I say ra'aytu al-muslimata? No, why? You can't give feminine plurals fatha. What do you have to give them? Kasra. Yeah. No fatha, give it kasra. That's what I meant by this rule, exemption. Yeah, so except fatha has to be in a kasra form.
Always.
Always. Alwaysun. Al-muslimatu fil masjid, that's fine, no, as normal. Jalastu bil muslimat, as normal. Ra'aytu al-muslimata, no. Everyone understand this? Or shall I say again? Say again? So look, sound feminine plurals. If you want to make any feminine word into a plural feminine, what do you do? Number one, get rid of the ta marbuta. Number two, add at. Number three, all the vowels are the same except for fatha. You can't give plural feminine fatha. What do you have to give it? Kasra. And how are you going to remember this? You can't conquer feminines. Yeah? What do you got to do? Kasra means break. You got to break them. Yeah? I mean, the women think, yeah, you can't conquer us. Yeah, ooh. Break what? Subhanallah. Okay. All right, so you're going to miss these jokes, guys. Yeah. You're going to miss these jokes. All right, so let's look at an example now. Fatima helped the Muslims and the Muslims. Yeah, Fatima helped the Muslims and the Muslims. So help the masculine Muslims and the feminine Muslims. So that's plural masculine and that's plural feminine. So have a go at that. Fatima helped the Muslims and the Muslims. Okay, put your hand up if it's done. Sisters, have you done it? No? Okay, so no in my language means yes. Yeah, new language, I meant it. Okay, so what did you guys get? Nasarat. Yeah, she helped. Fatima. So Fatima helped. How you can say the Muslims? Al-Muslimina and wal-Muslimatu tati. Shabash. T. Fatima tu. Verb, subject, object, and object. Yeah. Nasarat is the fi'l. Fatima is the fa'il. Muslimin is the maf'ul bihi. What's the technical terms for this? Nasarat Fatimatu al-Muslimina wal-Muslimati. So you hear this a lot, you're thinking, yeah, you hear this a lot on Al Jazeera. Yeah. So now you know? Good enough? Okay. Does anyone practice speaking Arabic? You guys don't practice? لا تتكلمون بالعربية؟ لا تحبون العربية؟ لا تحب العربية؟ نعم؟ ما شاء الله جميل جميل. نعم. أنا كنت أتكلم بالعربية في المدرسة في الصف الأول. عندما كنا دخلنا أول مرة كانوا الأساتذة كلهم يدرسون باللغة العربية. وكان الدرس من البداية إلى النهاية والكتاب وكل ما كان فيه وكل الطلبة كانوا يتحدثون فيما بينهم بالعربية. وكان لا أحد يستطيع منا أن يتكلم لغة غيره. فكنا نجد صعوبة جدا في بداية الأمر. يعني تقريبا حوالي 6 أشهر وجدنا مشكلة جدا. وبعد ذلك يعني تسهل لنا الأمر. الحمد لله. فهمتم؟ ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. Okay, so it's all practice, guys. You're going to learn practice. Once I gave a talk in this Arab Maskani. This was like about, I don't know, 18 years ago or something. Yeah, I don't know, 15 years ago maybe. 15 years ago. And after I gave the talk, Arab guys came, jumped on me, started kissing me and hugging me. I was like, what is this? You guys, this is like the way they beat you up. Yeah. So I used to practice my Arabic, even if it's broken Arabic, I don't care. Yeah. It's not no one's dad's Arabic. So I just go and speak it. Yeah, and that's how you're gonna learn. So don't be shy, just speak. When you come into Sufa, speak with everyone Arabic. Kayfa you? That's how I used to speak in madrasa. Like proper, like raw. Roast. No holds barred, you know. Just go for it. And people, they used to get me and say to me, come sit with us, the senior students, put me in a circle, and then ask me questions, and I would answer in my own colourful Arabic. And they used to laugh and laugh and laugh. But I benefited because I used to pick up things what they used to say. So if you're shy, you're not going to learn that much. So you got to be a bit brave. Yeah, just speak. All right. All right, another example. Okay. Khalid heard the students. Yeah, so plural, feminine. Student singular is طالبة. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you're done, put your hand up. What did you get? Okay, Samia, Khalid, At-Taliba, Ta. Yeah? Why? Shabash. Very good. Well done, well done. Verb, subject, object. Fi'l, fa'il, maf'ul, bihi. Everyone got that? Alright. So, let's have a look in the Quran now.
So, you know, Khalid, you take one woman.
Huh?
Khalid.
Yeah.
One woman.
Khalid? No. Why one?
Non-Arabic.
No, Khalid is an Arabic name. Khalid means one that lives forever. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said it's the most deceptive name. Yeah, it's the most lying name. Because the guy is not going to live forever. The most deceptive name. Okay, and he said the most truthful name is Harith. The one that plows the land. Hard worker.
How do we know if the name is Arabic?
You'll pick it up. How will you know if it's Arabic? You'll pick it up as you go along. Okay, let's look at this then. Ya Allah. Okay, look at this. Karihun. Karihun. What state is that in? Dhamma state. How do we know Dhamma state? Una. Yeah. Fasiqeen. What state is that in? Either Fatha or Kasra state, yeah? In this case, it's Fatha. Kafirun. What state is that in? How do you know? Una. Shabash. Good. Raghibun. Dhamma state. Okay, if the word Hakim, you have to make it into a plural, how would you make it? Hakimuna. Shabash. Mu'minina. Fatha or Kasra state. In this context is a Fatha because of Kanu. Okay. Mujrimina. Fatha or Kasra state. You got the idea? So now look. Wa'adallahu. What does wa'ada mean? Promised. Who promised? How do you know Allah is one that He promised? Dhamma. Who did He promise? Al-munafiqina wal-munafiqati. See that? He promised the male munafiqs and the female wal-kuffara. But the kuffar is in the broken plural. Yeah? Wal-mu'minuna wal-mu'minatu. The believing men and the believing women. Ba'duhum. Some of them. Ba'd means some. Hum means them. Some of them. Awliya'u ba'din are close friends of others. Yeah. Wa'adallahu al-mu'minina. Allah has promised the male Muslim mu'mins and the female mu'minas. What has He promised them? Jannatin. Why isn't it Jannatan? Very good. It's the object of wa'ada. He promised them what? Jannat. So it should have been Jannatan, isn't it? But because it's a plural feminine, Jannatin. He promised them Jannatin. Tajrim Khalidina. Yeah, abiding forever. Khalids. Okay. You got that? Right. So again, if you look in the Quran, you're going to find plenty of examples. Loads of examples now. Loads and loads. If you want to like more resources, you go online, you find lots of resources. There's a good book you can get online, PDF. It's called Arabic Through the Quran. Yeah. So there's a guy called Alan Jones. He's written a book, Arabic Through the Quran. It's got like lots of good examples for these rules. Yeah, you go through that, and it's in English as well, so it's easy to read. Alan Jones, Arabic Through the Quran. Just go Google, type in Arabic Through the Quran, Alan Jones, PDF. And it comes up, you press PDF, download, open it, voila. Yeah.
Are there like plural nouns which are sound and broken both?
Broken doesn't matter. For now, it doesn't matter. You see, broken has a slightly different context, and sound has a slightly different context. All right. Now, everyone happy with this? I want to teach you another rule, yeah? I want to teach you guys another rule. Look at this. Oh, yes. No. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Bye. All right. Look at this rule. Write this down. If the subject is mentioned, after the verb, the verse must be singular. Put single. If the subject is mentioned after the verb, the verse must be singular. If the subject, say, everyone say it. If the subject is mentioned after the verb must be singular. What does this mean? The verb. Oh, is it verse? Allah, look at that, the verse. Wow, the verse of Quran in my head. Allah. Okay, the verb, change this by. Okay, the verb. Yeah, singular. I wrote single because I can't bother writing singular. Alright, so look at this. If I say something like this, Sami'u ad-dars. Yeah? The subject, where is the subject? What does Sami'u ad-dars mean? Not we. They heard the lesson, yeah? So the verb and subject are both assimilated. The subject is not mentioned after the verb. Yeah? However, something like this. Sami'a al-ustadh ad-dars. Sami'a al-ustadh ad-dars. Here you have verb. After the verb you have subject. Yeah? So, Sami'a al-ustadh ad-dars. Is that clear? So if the subject is mentioned after the verb has to be in the single form. Now let me show you another example. Imagine I want to say, the Muslims heard the dars. Yeah? Al-Muslimuna, and then dars. According to this rule that we've done here, Muslimuna is what? Subject, isn't it? So if the verb comes before this, the verb has to be in the singular state. I have to say, Sami'a. You can't say, Sami'u al-Muslimun ad-dars. Not allowed. If the subject appears in the sentence after the verb has to be singular. So you see in your homeworks that you've done, like the children the children are going to the mosque. You guys put a plural there. Yeah? So you have to remember this rule now. This is a new update 2.1 Quranic Arabic Liaqat Zaman. Yeah? And you put your comments underneath. So look at this. Imagine I want to say the Muslims wrote the letter. How am I going to say it? Kataba, single. Al-Muslimuna al-Risala. See, single. Has to be single. Imagine it's feminine. Katabat al-Muslimatu al-Risala. You notice this in Qasas. When you start reading Qasas, you'll find that you have the subject is plural, but the verb is singular. That's because every time the subject, the file appears after the verb, you have to bring a singular verb. That's all across the board. If you look in the entire Quran, you always find that. Katabat al-Muslimatu. You can't use the plural verb here. You can't say katabna al-Muslimatu.
Have you used plural words before or no? It's just
Huh?
like have you used it before?
In the homeworks, yeah. Homeworks are done. So for instance, like if you look at the homework, this one here, see it said, the children go to the big mosque. So when you guys wrote the children go, a lot of you wrote, يَذْهَبُونَ al-atfalu. Well, that was technically wrong now. New updated version. Yeah? Yes, no. So I wasn't wrong then. Before the update, you can't be wrong. Yeah? Now after this, if we do that, now we're wrong. Make sense?
Yeah.
So what's the rule? Everyone understand the rule? What's the rule? If the subject appears after the verb must be, but if the subject is assimilated inside the verb, then you can use whatever verb is appropriate.
The subject, it doesn't matter if it's plural or single. It's still gonna be.
Yeah, it doesn't, that doesn't matter. It's the verb. This is like a solid rule in Arabic grammar. Solid. Does that make sense? Yeah. Allah Akbar. Okay, so let's look at what we covered today. Today, plural nouns of two types. Basically, plurals in Arabic, anyone know what you call plurals? Jama, shabash. Yeah? Jama. And what do you call plurals? Nouns? Ism. Yeah? Okay, what do you call sound masculine plurals? Sound is Salim, Mr. Salim Sab. Masculine, Mudhakkar, Mr. Mudhakkar Sab. And plural, Jama. So, Jama, Mudhakkar, Salim. And guess what you call sound feminine plurals? Yeah, so sound, we done sound already. Feminine is Mu'annath. Yeah, Mu'annath. Jama, Mu'annath, Salim. Jama, Mu'annath, feminine, plural, Salim, sound. What do you call broken? Mukassar. Mukassar. Okay, so plurals of two types: broken plural, sound plural. Sound plurals are the ones where you just add to the end of it some extra letters. Two types: sound masculine plural, sound feminine plural. Masculine plural, if it's in the dhamma state, you add una, otherwise you add ina. And feminine one, all the vowels are the same. Remove ta marbuta, add at, all the vowels are the same except for, doesn't take fatha, takes kasra. So okay, with the person next to you, go over it now. Quickly. Yeah. Go.
Another broken plural, feminine broken plural. The vowels on that, it said jannatin, so it means it takes the same as the sound feminine plural. The vowels won't take the fatha. The fatha says the jannatin. It wasn't in the notes. It didn't cover it. We covered
Sound feminine plural, isn't it?
yeah, sound feminine plural, but never sound broken feminine
But
plural.
Jannat is a sound feminine plural. Jannatan, original Jannah, the ta marbuta. Remove the ta. Add at.
Also, I think Jannat in the broken feminine plural it still takes that.
It's not broken, it's sound.
Okay. Okay, we haven't covered the broken feminine.
There's no such thing as broken feminine
Or
plural.
is it?
Okay, any questions? Any questions? No? Everyone understand it? Did everyone understand that last rule? If after the verb the subject appears, you give it single. Understand it, yeah? So much. Okay, my time's up, guys.